Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram, he's at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we are talking DDG and his entourage allegedly are going to be sued by the gentleman who was assaulted last night at DreamCon. So the gentleman who is in the middle in the dreads, he did a video today, basically, well, I don't know if he did it last night or today, but I just got wind of it, and he said that he is going to be seeking legal action against DDG's team, and essentially feels as though, he said he got punched in the eye, said that his chain was broken, said that he got banned from DreamCon, or the rest of DreamCon. He doesn't know if he's banned permanently, or if he's just banned from this DreamCon for the rest of this weekend for getting into the altercation. He assumes that DDG's also banned, but I don't know if that's the case. I don't know whether or not that's the case or not, but basically said that, you know, a lot of the smoke came from DDG's brother and everything else, and he said that he called him doo-doo garbage a couple of times, and they were asking him to say it again and say it again, and then that's when the fisticuffs started happening. That is when the Nucky Buck started happening. Now, people were upset in my video yesterday, and they were like, it wasn't DDG that got into the fight, and I never said that he was. I literally said at the title of the video, DDG's brother gets into a fight. I said DDG's bro gets into a fight at DreamCon, right? And I also said in my video that DDG was not in the actual fight, right? However, DDG is heard on the recording, on the video, basically saying to stop filming this, and also was cracking up after the fact that, you know, about his brother, about the dude getting his butt whooped and everything else, and also saying like this is what happens when you mess with me or whatever, when you say this or say that. And he even warned people, if anybody called him doo-doo garbage, that they were going to be on some 304 bleep. That they were going to be on some 304 bleep and everything else. So nonetheless, you know, he did make those threats. Even though he wasn't the person that was actually in the physical altercation, he did make the threats that if anybody said it or whatever else, that there was going to be some stuff that was going to go down. There was going to be consequences. He's made threats before, just like he's made threats to his haters, that he would buy up their houses and charge them double for them to buy their houses back, which at that point, I don't think they would buy the house back. They would probably just move on somewhere else. But nonetheless, it's like a lot of DDG's messy behavior and threats go unchecked, and it's weird. It's weird. Like, nonetheless, you and your team had the opportunity to be quiet. You and your team had the opportunity to walk away. You know, DreamCon is a big event. There's a lot of people there. There's a lot of vendors there. There's a lot of activities going on. Y'all could have played like y'all didn't hear it. But to have, you know, a Nucky Buck situation, have the fisticuff situation on display like that, like it's not a good look. It's not a good look, and it is not going to help DDG's case, because this is the whole point Halle Bailey is making, is that anytime Halo is in DDG's care, is this a safe environment for her son to be in? Is the streaming environment that DDG is a part of, is it safe to be, in? If he has no problems going back and forth with people, calling out his haters and doing all this stuff, whether it's for content or not, like you're not putting your child in a safe situation. And now you've let it be known, all somebody has to do is talk spicy to you in your face, and your brother or whoever else is going to start fighting. And then the brother, I don't know what's going on with the brother. He's all like, well, you guys have to allow us to be human beings. No. Y'all been doing this for how long? Y'all been doing this streaming thing for how long? Y'all been going to these events for how long? Y'all see haters all the time in y'all comments. Y'all see people drag y'all all the time in y'all comments on your streaming platforms when y'all doing these live streams. So y'all know not everybody's a fan of you, and you know some people hate watch you. So to flip it around and now make it seem like, oh, we're human and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. No! You should have ignored the fan or the hater or whoever he is. But he is said that he's taking legal action and he's involving DDG as well, because even though DDG was not the person in the fight, he feels as though since it was his team, he feels that DDG is responsible, because ultimately DDG could have told them like, hey, let's not do this. Let's not resort to violence. Just ignore them. Let's ignore them. Let's keep walking and da-da-da-da-da. Let's move forward. Let's ignore them and all this and that. Let's not try to get into a back and forth and all this and all of that. So nonetheless, you know, the fan was wrong for calling the bluff, but DDG's team was wrong for even putting those threats out there. And, oh, just because DDG wasn't the one that fought doesn't mean that he should be exempt. Like, you're still responsible for your team. You're still responsible for your entourage. You're responsible for your brother or anybody that is there, that is representing you, that is there on your behalf. And so, nonetheless, y'all chose to engage with the fight, give the man a black eye and everything else, took his chain or whatever else that he said that he had done to him, and now he's banned. And he said he spent thousands of dollars to come here, and now all that's down the drain. So I'm sure he's gonna, you know, sue for various whatever, right? And take legal action and file charges. But y'all gotta be smarter out here. Like I don't understand. Y'all keep wanting to do all this stuff, to be in the blogs, to be in the news, to have all this content, and then y'all get mad when somebody answers to your threats. Like y'all gotta be smarter than that and ignore it. Y'all got to be smarter than that and ignore what is taking place. And you got your own court case coming up this month. DDG, you have your own court case coming up this month with Halle Bailey as far as what the future is going to be involving the custody of Halo. And you are out here like this with your team, making jokes about this, making jokes about how your brother beat his behind, making jokes about how your brother went in on this fight, and then prior to the fight, daring anybody to say anything bad about you, that it was going to go down. So everybody has those clips of you basically making the threat, even though you weren't directly the person in the fight. You made that threat. You dared somebody to do it. And your brother and whoever else took it upon themselves to, you know, enforce it, be the enforcer and do, you know, those things. But this was a big event. DreamCon's a big event. You're in front of tons of people. Tons of people got video of this. Tons of people are clipping this and everything else. And you're trying to hide the footage, telling people to turn off the camera. No. There was always going to be a camera. I'm sure there's going to be more angles that are going to be coming out now to see who all really was involved in all this associated with your entourage. But make it make sense. Like, this is not a good look. And all you're doing is proving Halle Bailey's point. That this violent behavior, you know, whether it is your team or whomever, it is a representative of you. When you are making millions of dollars that you like to brag about how much money you have, anytime you go out, anybody that's there that's attached to you is a representative of you. And if your team, if your brother is out there fighting on your behalf, it's going to come back on you. Even if you didn't throw a punch, but you, again, had no problems with your mouth throwing out the threats. So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.